Well, I love me a situation where it's not necessarily game of the year, but Alabama's playing with a little bit more desperation than they have in past years in this Georgia game. Yeah, Gunner Stockton playing really well. Georgia having a big time win over Tennessee on the road. Alabama looking a little bit better. How about Ty Simpson, man? Ty Simpson's look great. He's looked great. I love the fact that Ryan Grubb is confident in him. He's opened up the offense seemingly every single game. And in that Florida State game, like you remember watching that first half, and it's just dinks and dunks after that scripted first drive. I love where Ryan Grubb's got Ty Simpson playing right now. And you're going to get Jam Miller back. Tim Keenan is questionable to possibly return this week. Like it seems like Alabama, who a lot of folks left for dead in week one, maybe could be surging back here. And this is an opportunity to show people that they're not out yet.
Absolutely. I mean, how many people gave them a chance last year in this game against Georgia? I will say on our show, I did pick Alabama, but that was more of a gut feeling, honestly. And that's what you almost have to do when you have this level of athlete. When you're playing like Alabama's roster and Georgia's roster, elite athletes, you expect very good coaching as well out of these two staffs. A great environment will be had in Athens there. I worry about Alabama's rushing game. Like that's what I really worry about. You have not had success. You did not have success against Florida State, right? At all. And I don't know how much easier it's going to be against Georgia on the road. Yes, Ty Simpson is a baller. You've got a ton of playmakers on your team, as does Georgia, by the way, which I think is the difference in this year's game versus last year's game. But running the football, Jam Miller, you need him. You need him to be back and healthy. It sucks. I think if you're Bama fans and watching the past couple weeks without Jam Miller, you're watching Justice Haynes like tear it up at Michigan. It is what it is right now in that running game, and then defensively, yeah, Tim Keenan is going to be a welcome addition. Obviously, thoughts and prayers out to John Marion Latham. Hopefully, he's okay with his scary neck situation down there. But you've got talent. I think you've got some pass rushers. You started to see guys like Yanze Pierre um, take some steps here and there, especially against Wisconsin. Bray Hubbard, I thought, played his best game as an Alabama Crimson Tide player since a long, long time against Wisconsin. So you saw it was encouraging the response Bama has had, right? And if you have a talented football team with desperation and high level of alertness and response to some adversity, that's a dangerous squad. It's a very, very dangerous squad. With that being said, I just have a hard time passing up Georgia in this game. It I think Stockton with his legs is going to be a problem for Kane Womack. We saw Tommy Castellanos really, really give them fits there with what he did. And then also, like I said earlier, Georgia's playmakers, Branch, Colby Young, London Humphreys, guys like that making massive plays in big spots for them on third down and other spots is so big. And it's things that Georgia has not had in a long time. Feels like forever. It's really only been like 3 or 4 years since you had the McConkey and Bowers days, right? But this is where we're at right now. You've got a plethora of talent, obviously on the defense side of the ball. The right tackle, Ernest Green, that could be a big loss there. Although I think you trust Georgia in their development there on the offensive line with their recruiting to be able to put together serviceable play there at that spot. So that's where I'm at. I'm at Georgia, but will be fantastic. This game lost a lot of buzz, I think, because of Bama in week one and what happened there at Florida State. But nonetheless, this is a massive game. It's not a true rivalry game, right, for these squads, but it really is. It absolutely is. And what it's been just because of the nature of the brands that these two teams have and the fan bases, it should be a great one.
Yeah, I'm with you on Georgia. I'll lay the 3.5. Not feel good about it at all. Like I said, I think Alabama has everything that they need. Tell them they were my national championship pick at the beginning of the year. I mean, up and down the roster, you're seeing NFL talent guys, and you're seeing that on this other side of the ball too with Georgia. But if you're able to generate some explosive plays, particularly like you were last year, right, in this exact game, you could find yourself in it. Now, does your secondary need to play better than they did against Florida State? Do you need to stop the run against, Georgia's plethora of backs? I think you do. And I think Georgia's got a unique, versatile set of weapons. Nothing that, and you already mentioned some of their names, nothing that like is getting national recognition right now. Like nothing that's like eye popping stats wise, but like it is a unique, versatile group of guys that Georgia can use very well because there's so much talent there. I like Georgia in this spot. It's at home. That's a huge deal. Bryant Denny. I mean, I might be on the other side of this, assuming that it's like a pick 'em, or assuming that Bama's like favored by 2.5. If it's at Bryant Denny, yeah, I'll go ahead and take Georgia in this one and not feel great about it at all.